In an unexpected yet thrilling crossover of innovation and exploration, NASA showcased its Artemis program at the recently held Houston AutoBoative Show from January 29 to February 2, 2025. While car shows typically spotlight the latest automotive technology, this event presented a unique opportunity for NASA to highlight its cutting-edge lunar exploration technologies, effectively bridging the gap between terrestrial transport and space travel. The Artemis exhibit set up at the NRG Center allowed attendees to engage with a range of lunar terrain vehicle mockups crafted by NASA's commercial partners, including Astrolab and Intuitive Machines and Lunar Outpost. This initiative is particularly significant as NASA is poised to select a rover later this year that will journey to the Moon, marking a pivotal step in humanity's quest to explore lunar terrain more comprehensively than ever before. Every lesson learned on the Moon will help scientists and engineers develop the strategies, technologies, and experience needed to send astronauts to Mars, emphasized Vanessa, Wyche, director of the Johnson Space Center, during her visit to the exhibit. The exhibit was not merely about showcasing rovers, it also featured a mockup of JAXA's pressurized rover designed as a mobile habitat for astronauts alongside Axiom Space's lunar spacesuit intended for Artemis III astronauts. These advancements underscore NASA's commitment to facilitating scientific research and human habitation on the lunar surface. By bringing the excitement of lunar exploration to the AutoBoative Show, NASA aims to inspire the next generation of explorers to dream bigger, Wyche articulated, reflecting the agency's vision of fostering broader public interest in space. Moreover, the exhibit included interactive experiences that allowed guests to immerse themselves in astronaut-like scenarios. Visitors could drive a lunar rover simulator and practice docking maneuvers with the Orion spacecraft, technologies crucial for the upcoming Artemis missions. Everyone can relate to exploration, so it was great to teach people the importance lunar rovers will have on astronauts' abilities to explore more of the lunar surface while conducting science, stated Victoria Ugoldi, a communications strategist for NASA. As this exciting showcase took place, discussions surrounding NASA's headquarters also intensified. U.S. Representative Mike Haradopoulos and Florida Governor Ron DeSantis have both voiced support for relocating NASA's headquarters from Washington, D.C. to the Kennedy Space Center, citing the strategic advantages of positioning the agency closer to significant space operations. Haradopoulos emphasized the need to engage with both NASA and commercial space stakeholders to make a compelling case for this move. Critics, however, have raised concerns about the proposed relocation, arguing that the existing headquarters in Washington provides essential access to Congress, which controls NASA's funding. Don Platt, director of the Florida Institute of Technology's Spaceport Education Center, noted that the proximity to congressional offices in D.C. is vital for effective lobbying, especially when large budgets are involved. Furthermore, he expressed skepticism about whether consolidating NASA's operations in one location would benefit the agency's broader mission, which requires collaboration across multiple states. Meanwhile, the discourse around NASA's operational integrity has grown more complex in light of recent executive orders from the Trump administration that some say jeopardize crew safety and morale within the agency. Employees have reported a mounting strain on NASA's workforce due to cuts related to diversity and inclusion initiatives, coupled with staffing shortages that could impact mission readiness. As NASA aims for ambitious goals such as returning astronauts to the Moon and eventually sending humans to Mars, the agency faces critical decisions that will shape its future trajectory. In the midst of these developments, NASA is also closely monitoring an asteroid with a 2% chance of striking Earth in 2032, showcasing the agency's ongoing commitment to planetary defense. As the agency continues to navigate these multifaceted challenges, the integration of advanced technologies showcased at events like the Houston AutoBoative Show remains vital in inspiring public interest and engagement with NASA's mission. As we look ahead, the confluence of exploration, technological innovation, and policy will undoubtedly shape the future of space endeavors. With the Artemis program set to expand humanity's reach into the cosmos, the coming years promise to be both transformative and inspiring for generations to come. In an exciting initiative aimed at inspiring the next generation of scientists and engineers, students from Rocky Hill, Connecticut will have a remarkable opportunity to engage with NASA astronauts aboard the International Space Station ISS. On February 18, 2025 at 11:40 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, astronauts Nick Hague and Don Pettit will answer pre-recorded questions related to science, technology, engineering, and mathematics STEM from the students. This 20-minute event hosted at the Rocky Hill Library aims to cultivate interest in STEM careers, particularly in the realm of space exploration and related fields. The event is part of NASA's broader strategy to engage young minds with the vast possibilities that a career in space can offer. With over 24 years of continuous human presence on the ISS, astronauts have been able to test technologies, conduct scientific research, and develop essential skills needed for future deep space exploration. This outreach aligns with NASA's Artemis campaign, which aims to return humans to the Moon and prepare for future missions to Mars, thereby inspiring the so-called Artemis generation of explorers. As the world looks toward the stars, the importance of STEM education cannot be overstated. We're continually working to ensure that students understand the wealth of opportunities available to them in the field of space exploration, a NASA spokesperson noted. With the event being broadcasted on NASA+, students and viewers will have the chance to witness firsthand the innovative research and technology investigations taking place aboard the ISS, ultimately benefiting life on Earth. In a separate but equally compelling narrative, concerns regarding the safety and operational integrity of NASA's missions have arisen due to recent executive orders from the Trump administration. These directives, aimed at reshaping the agency's approach to diversity, equity, and inclusion (DEI), may inadvertently jeopardize the safety of NASA crews, according to sources within the agency. Cuts to the federal workforce and a reduction in staff due to resignations stemming from these orders have compounded existing staffing challenges, raising alarms about NASA's capacity to continue its ambitious goals, particularly in light of the planned Moon and Mars missions. A NASA spokesperson emphasized, "Safety remains a top priority for the agency. We're continually looking at our staffing to ensure the coverage required to keep our crews safe." However, the tightening of DEI policies has led to a cultural shift within the agency as employees express fear and confusion over the implications of the new directives. Reports of overworked staff and a heightened risk of attrition have emerged, further complicating the situation as NASA navigates its operational challenges. The tension between ambitious exploration goals and the internal restructuring of the agency raises critical questions about the future of NASA. As the nation looks to expand its reach in space, the agency must balance its workforce needs with the imperative to foster an inclusive and diverse environment that enhances collaboration and innovation. Meanwhile, the space industry as a whole is experiencing unprecedented growth, with nearly one rocket launch attempt every 34 hours in 2024. According to recent analyses, this burgeoning sector, driven in part by companies like SpaceX, is set to see further activity as new players enter the market and established entities ramp up their operations. The Federal Communications Commission is actively streamlining regulatory processes to facilitate this growth, reflecting a recognition of the increasing importance of commercial ventures in space. As we look ahead, the intersection of education policy and technological advancement will play a pivotal role in shaping the future of space exploration. The engagement of students in initiatives like the upcoming NASA event is crucial for inspiring the next generation, while the challenges faced by the agency's workforce underscore the need for balanced leadership that prioritizes both safety and inclusivity. The coming year is poised to be transformative, not just for NASA, but for the entire landscape of space exploration. In a fascinating initiative aimed at inspiring the next generation of space explorers, students from Rocky Hill, Connecticut will soon have the unique opportunity to interact with NASA astronauts currently stationed aboard the International Space Station ISS, scheduled for February 18, 2025. The event will feature astronauts Nick Hague and Don Pettit addressing pre-recorded questions from local students, highlighting the importance of science,
technology, engineering, and mathematics STEM education.
The live-streamed session, which can be watched on NASA Plus, is designed for students from kindergarten through 12th grade and will be hosted at the Rocky Hill Library. The event aims to engage young minds with the myriad of career opportunities in STEM, particularly those connected to space exploration. The astronauts will share their experiences and knowledge, providing a first-hand look at life in space and the critical research being conducted aboard the ISS. This initiative underscores NASA's ongoing commitment to fostering interest in STEM fields among youth, a mission that is more pertinent than ever as the agency prepares for ambitious future projects, including the Artemis program, which aims to return humans to the moon and eventually send astronauts to Mars. For over 2 decades, the ISS has served as a hub for scientific research and technological advancements, with astronauts living and working in microgravity conditions. Continuous communication between the ISS and NASA's Mission Control Center in Houston enables round-the-clock support for the astronauts as they perform vital experiments that contribute to both space exploration and life on Earth.
As NASA prepares for its next phase of exploration,
the importance of inspiring the Artemis generation cannot be overstated. While students in Connecticut look forward to their interaction with space pioneers, the broader context of human spaceflight continues to evolve. Recently, attention has turned to the situation of NASA astronauts Sunita Williams and Barry Wilmore, who have been stranded aboard the ISS for nearly 250 days due to technical difficulties during their mission. The astronauts, who were initially expected to return home after an 8-day mission, are now set to be rescued by a SpaceX mission scheduled for March 19.
Williams has publicly reassured the public, stating, "I don't think I'm abandoned. We've got food. We've got clothes. We have a ride home," emphasizing the ongoing support they receive while in orbit. The political landscape surrounding space exploration has also gained attention, particularly with former President Donald Trump's recent remarks about the astronauts' situation. Trump's comments made on his social media platform sought to leverage the astronauts' plight for political discourse, calling on SpaceX to expedite their rescue while criticizing the current administration. However, both NASA and SpaceX have been actively coordinating efforts to resolve the astronauts' situation, showcasing the complexities and challenges of modern space missions. As NASA continues to push the boundaries of space exploration, the role of women in this field is gaining increased recognition. The European Space Agency (ESA) recently announced a new astronaut class that includes a diverse group of candidates, with half being women. This initiative reflects a broader commitment to inclusivity and the recognition of women's contributions to space science and engineering. Historical figures like Valentina Tereshkova, the first woman to fly into space, and contemporary astronauts like Christina Koch and Jessica Meir, who completed the first all-women spacewalk, serve as inspirations for aspiring female scientists and engineers. The future of space exploration is bright, with the promise of new technologies, missions, and opportunities for all individuals regardless of gender. As ESA prepares for upcoming missions and NASA continues its Artemis campaign, the importance of education and outreach initiatives such as the event in Rocky Hill cannot be underestimated. They play a crucial role in shaping the next generation of explorers, innovators, and leaders in the ever-evolving field of space exploration. The cosmos awaits, and with ongoing efforts to inspire young minds, humanity's journey into the stars is only just beginning. In a pioneering event aimed at inspiring the next generation of scientists, students from Rocky Hill, Connecticut will have the unique opportunity to engage with NASA astronauts aboard the International Space Station (ISS), scheduled for February 18, 2025. The event will feature astronauts Nick Hague and Don Pettit answering a series of pre-recorded questions related to science, technology, engineering, and mathematics STEM. This initiative reflects NASA's commitment to fostering interest in space exploration and the myriad career paths associated with it. The 20-minute communication session will be streamed live at 11:40 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on NASA's official platforms, including NASA Plus. The venue for this exciting interaction is the Rocky Hill Library, conveniently located near Hartford.
This outreach program is particularly tailored for students from kindergarten through 12th grade, providing a rare glimpse into the world of space science and the opportunities it presents. Our goal is to engage area students and introduce them to the wide variety of STEM career opportunities available in space exploration and related fields, said Abby Donaldson, a NASA representative. Since its inception, the ISS has served as a critical platform for scientific research and technology development, contributing significantly to our understanding of life beyond Earth. For over 24 years, astronauts have continuously inhabited the station, conducting experiments that not only advance space exploration but also yield benefits for life on Earth. The upcoming event is part of NASA's broader Artemis campaign, which aspires to return humans to the Moon and eventually lead to human exploration of Mars, thereby inspiring the Artemis generation of explorers. In a separate but equally significant announcement, NASA has recently completed a study that highlights the intricate dynamics of California's coastal regions in the context of sea level rise. The research, led by a team at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory JPL, reveals that while sea levels are projected to rise between 6 to 14.5 inches by 2050, local land motions, both sinking and rising, will play a crucial role in determining actual flood risks and coastal integrity. The study utilized advanced satellite radar technology to track vertical land movements along California's coastline, distinguishing areas at risk due to factors such as groundwater pumping, erosion, and tectonic activity. Lead author Maren Gavorson emphasized the complexity of these movements, highlighting that, in many parts of the world like the reclaimed ground beneath San Francisco, the land is moving down faster than the sea itself is going up. This research is vital for local communities as they develop strategies to adapt to the impending challenges posed by climate change. Meanwhile, NASA's Curiosity rover has also made headlines by capturing stunning images of colorful clouds drifting over Mars. The rover's recent observations of noctilucent clouds, made of frozen carbon dioxide, provide valuable insights into the Martian atmosphere. These clouds, visible only during twilight, showcase a phenomenon that could help scientists understand the planet's climatic conditions better. Mark Lemon, an atmospheric scientist with the Space Science Institute, noted the importance of these observations. Each sighting is an opportunity to learn more about the particle size and growth rate in Martian clouds, he remarked. This ongoing research not only enhances our understanding of Mars but also informs future missions aimed at exploring the red planet. As NASA continues to push the boundaries of exploration and research, the integration of innovative technologies in collaborative outreach programs like the one in Connecticut underscores its mission to inspire and educate future generations. With autonomous spacecraft swarms being tested for future missions and studies focusing on climate change impacts, NASA remains at the forefront of scientific discovery and innovation. The coming years promise to bring even more groundbreaking developments as the agency prepares for its ambitious goals on and beyond Earth. NASA's Curiosity rover continues to astound scientists and space enthusiasts alike with its remarkable observations of the Martian atmosphere, particularly through its recent capture of stunning twilight clouds. On January 17, 2025, Curiosity recorded a 16-minute video showcasing these noctilucent clouds, which are primarily composed of frozen carbon dioxide or dry ice. This breathtaking event marks a significant point in the rover's mission, which began in 2012 and has continually unveiled the mysteries of the red planet. The images, taken on Curiosity's 4,426th Martian day, reveal clouds that drift through the Martian sky, appearing in vibrant hues of red and green. These colors are created by light scattering from the setting sun. Unlike clouds on Earth, which contain water vapor, Martian clouds can consist of either water ice or carbon dioxide ice, the latter being prevalent in the planet's atmosphere, which is over 95% carbon dioxide. As Mark Lemon, an atmospheric scientist at the Space Science Institute in Boulder, Colorado, notes, "I'll always remember the first time I saw those iridescent clouds and was sure at first it was some color artifact." He added that these clouds appear predictably at the same time each Martian year, providing valuable insights into the planet's atmospheric conditions. The observation of twilight clouds is not merely an aesthetic achievement, it opens up avenues for scientific exploration. Each sighting allows researchers to gather data on particle size and growth rates within Martian clouds, enhancing our understanding of the planet's atmospheric dynamics. However, a key mystery remains unsolved: why these carbon dioxide ice clouds have only been detected in specific locations on Mars. Curiosity's operational zone in Gale Crater has proven conducive to their formation, while NASA's Perseverance rover located in Jezero Crater has yet to observe them since its landing in 2021. The intriguing dynamics of Mars' atmosphere are further highlighted as the planet transitions into spring, a season characterized by explosive geological activity. NASA's Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter has documented this seasonal change, which brings about dramatic phenomena such as geysers and avalanches. As temperatures rise, frozen carbon dioxide sublimates directly into gas, resulting in pressure buildup and explosive eruptions. All of the phenomena that occur are explosive, states Selena Diniega of NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory. The orbiter has provided invaluable imagery of this active spring, showcasing avalanches triggered by melting ice and geysers that launch sand and dust into the atmosphere. In addition to atmospheric observations, Curiosity has been busy studying Martian geology. Recently, it explored an impact crater named Rustic Canyon, capturing images that may offer clues about the planet's ancient environment. Analyzing such craters is critical, as they can expose materials that have remained shielded from harsh surface conditions, potentially preserving organic molecules that are vital for understanding the history of life on Mars. As Curiosity continues its mission, it not only enriches our understanding of the Martian atmosphere and geology, but also contributes to a broader narrative about humanity's exploration of space. The ongoing observations and discoveries serve as a reminder of the dynamic nature of Mars and the intricate processes that govern its environment. With each passing day, Curiosity brings us closer to deciphering the red planet's secrets, paving the way for future missions and perhaps one day human settlement on Mars. The journey is far from over, and the scientific community eagerly anticipates what Curiosity will uncover next. As humanity sets its sights on the cosmos, the intersection of art, technology, and exploration is becoming increasingly vibrant. Recently, NASA unveiled the winners of its Moon to Mars Architecture Art Challenge, a competition designed to inspire the Artemis generation through artistic expressions of future space endeavors. This initiative not only showcases the creativity of global artists but also highlights NASA's ambitious plans for lunar and Martian exploration. The challenge received an impressive 313 submissions from 22 U.S. states and 47 countries, reflecting a diverse array of interpretations of NASA's vision for deep space exploration. Artists were tasked with creating visual representations of two segments of the Moon to Mars architecture: the sustained lunar evolution segment and the humans to Mars segment. The former envisions a long-term human presence on the Moon, while the latter focuses on the initial human missions to Mars. Sustained lunar evolution means more astronauts on the Moon for longer periods, increased opportunities for science, and the large-scale production of goods and services derived from lunar resources, said a NASA spokesperson. The winners, including first-place recipients Jimmy Catanzaro and Antonella Di Cristofaro, epitomized the challenge's ethos, blending artistic vision with scientific aspirations. In parallel with NASA's artistic endeavors, developments in lunar exploration have been markedly influenced by commercial partnerships. Astrobotic, a Pittsburgh-based company, has found new life for its Griffin lander after NASA canceled its Viper mission last summer due to budget constraints and delays. Astrobotic CEO John Thornton expressed his disappointment at the cancellation but noted that it sparked a wave of interest from over 60 companies seeking to fill the void. The company ultimately partnered with Astrolab to deliver the Flip rover, which will study lunar resources at the Moon's south pole. Thornton emphasized the importance of the lunar south pole for future space exploration, particularly its potential water resources, which could aid in sustaining human presence and fuel future missions. The competition in commercial missions underscore a growing trend in space exploration where creativity and engineering converge to push the boundaries of what is possible. With the upcoming launch of Astrobotic's Griffin lander on a SpaceX Falcon Heavy rocket and the imminent IM-2 mission by Intuitive Machines featuring the Athena lander, the U.S. is poised to re-establish a foothold on the lunar surface. The IM-2 mission aims to deploy innovative technologies including a water-seeking drill and a pogo-sticking crater probe as part of NASA's Commercial Lunar Payload Services program. Nikki Werkheiser of NASA highlighted the mission's significance, stating, "These demonstrations are foundational to creating a U.S.-led lunar infrastructure." As these exciting developments unfold, the importance of collaboration and the integration of artistic vision in science cannot be overstated. The confluence of NASA's Art Challenge and the commercial missions illustrates a renewed commitment to exploration that embraces creativity alongside technological advancement. The future of space exploration looks promising, with aspirations for sustained lunar presence and eventual human missions to Mars on the horizon. As Thornton aptly stated, it's all about landing, and with each successful mission humanity inches closer to realizing its cosmic ambitions.